So that's really cool.
Okay.
Anyway, enough about the tournament. Let's get into the tournament. Sirjon versus Meru, Peach versus Zero Suit. A classic matchup. Always very neck and neck.
And Meru got exactly what he wanted, because this man only comes out to tourney if there's foreign threats to be beaten. So let's see, Meru, if you are worthy of Sirjon.
Sirjon already starting off well. This matchup can be a little bit rough for both parties. The damage differential can be rough for Zero Suit. Once Peach gets her filthy hands on you, you will take a lot of damage. On the other hand, that range on Zero Suit is going to make it very hard for Peach to get anything going. So that's the lowdown of the dynamics. Look at that, only one interaction, and the percentages are already evened up. That's exactly what makes this a little bit rough for Zero Suit. But getting that first hit for Peach is the hard part.
Both of these crazy damage output. Right now, Peach, turnip in hand, gonna toss it over to Sirjon. All right.
Down smash, not gonna connect. Nice there for the air-to-air. And the edge guard, very well done. Sirjon, he was playing so cool, calm, collected, and then immediately exploding as soon as he had the opportunity.
Yeah, you really need to be aware of those quick ZSS fairs off stage. You can't, you know, you can't slouch off stage. You really need to see where ZSS is and what she wants to do.
Exactly. Look at the run-off double jump forward there. Very well done. Sirjon trying to mix up the timing on the neutral beat to grab the jump, but it's not quite going to be enough. Meru returning with the forward air, utilizing that turnip to keep the pressure on. Oh no! That's not going to be it.
No? Oh, no. No, I was looking at Sirjon's percent.
Okay. Definitely not going to be it, and not the best of punishes by Meru.
Okay, turnip not going to connect.
Nice spacing by Sirjon right there. Nice punish attempt. Meru going over the side B. Very well done right there. Oh, a little bit of an iffy maneuver right there by Sirjon. Not quite going to lead into much of a punish though. Meru with the punish.
Yeah, the opening right there, but only managing to get a dash tag. Yeah, nothing nasty, you know, like a neutral air.
Yeah, that punish definitely went interrupted by the platform tag. Meru, so safe. Drifting out, knowing that he has the float if he needs it. The side B is going to catch Peach's bomber. And another side B coming out. Meru is so safe. He keeps waiting for Sirjon to throw something out for the ledge trap.
And the Stitch is in play. What can Meru do with it? Nothing at all.
Such aggressive play.
Yeah.
He saw the Stitch, and his answer was, he won't have a switch if I take a stock.
This man is not afraid.
That's the up smash once again. Sirjon keeps looking for those at low percentages for the early combos. And here are the juggles. Nice flow to interrupt it. Meru, presence of mind on deck.
Okay.
Look at that. The pressure. Sirjon really walling, really trying to keep Meru in the corner, and he's succeeding, but the tech chase fill right there is going to break that streak. Once again, Sirjon in the corner though, and the down B. Meru, you need to cover that down B first, but there's the jump interception. No KO. I do believe that is the nerfs coming through. Once again, intercepting the down B right there. The good call right there, Meru. Great presence of mind. Great presence of mind by Sirjon, talking about that.
Mixing
he knew what to do.
Yeah, he's mixing up the ways coming back so well already at the beginning of the set.
Yeah. This is only game one, but Sirjon is already looking mighty dominant, almost getting the KO right there with the up smash. Meru retreating all the way off stage. Sirjon is out for blood, and blood is what he gets. The whip is gonna dance all over Meru's shoes.
Absolutely no chill. The way he was hunting.
Oh yeah.
Now that's a bounty hunter.
He was moving. He was moving, and it worked out.
Yeah.
Definitely worked out. Those up smashes calling out the aerial gameplay that Meru is going for, because that's like the issue in this matchup, right? He can use ground floats, but then he gets walled out by like Zair and side B. But if he goes higher, that's when Sirjon finds those up smash callouts.
Right.
So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of scenario. And it really is it all comes down to, are you ahead of your opponent in the mental game?
Yeah, it really is up to Meru to find those openings, to get in and stay in. But that's so difficult to do against someone like ZSS.
I do believe like one of Meru's faults is that he does tend to return to neutral a little bit too easily.
Right.
And you don't want to return to neutral versus a character with a Zair like Zero Suit.
Yeah. Now.
Nice movement by Meru, avoiding that up smash entirely. Such dominance so far. Look at that, 75%, 86% on Sirjon unanswered.
The neutral seems to be working out for Meru right now. And the Stitch again.
Oh, that's the up smash. That is the call out on the jump again. Sirjon not going to lead him too much. The Stitch is gone. That's an interception, but the interception on the interception, Meru ahead of the game right there. That trade is when he will take the Zair for the turnip and floating over the grab, and that's exactly what I mentioned. If Sirjon called it out, he would have gotten an up smash, right?
Yeah.
But Meru going for a higher float in that scenario. So that's very important to keep in mind. At what height will Meru decide to float? This is the percentage range for Nair down B. We do know Sirjon loves to fish for that. That's the Nair, no down B. He was not ready for it to hit. Oh, the parry. No convert, a little bit of pressure. But here's the early combo.
Ooh.
Meru messing it up.
Yeah, the grab not connecting a bit too far away for that. Still, though, hanging on to his first stock, only 90%.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
I think it's so... Oh, very nice down smash. And that was a low float in that scenario. So that's one of those mix-ups. If he didn't high float, he would not have gotten down smash.
Okay, gonna get the grab into the back air. The Peach Classic, just the two-piece off of that grab. Can get...
And one thing that I think is so impressive about Meru's playstyle is that the way he uses the frontal hitbox of up air to both anti-approach and anti-air his opponent. It's a 2-in-1. It's extremely safe. It's disjointed as well. And he keeps using it. And he keeps hitting. It's such a good move. And Meru is the only Peach that I see really utilize it to that degree. But that is the neutral air coming out. Meru in a big advantage scenario right here.
And Meru just opting to go Smashville. Small stage, you know, nowhere to run for Sirjon. So the gap to close will always be
Ooh, that's
not
scary.
too big.
Yeah, Smashville, give and Smashville almost take it away. That was rough.
No punish on the up smash, a bit too late there.
Yeah, he wanted to go to center stage and only then realized what was happening.
Yeah.
Peach, of course, not the best airspeeds. Her max airspeed is great, but her acceleration is a little bit rough. So changing course can be hard.
Right. Back air, good shield right there.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I
the
was
low
not
float,
expecting that. Yeah,
because Sirjon
yeah.
was expecting the high float.
Yeah.
That's that 50-50 we were talking about. Nice follow-up by Sirjon. The back air pressure is so real. Meru air dodging because he was expecting an up B out of shield. Very well done. There's the turnip coming out. The down B not going to be punished. That's such an ambiguous move. Back air. Meru playing patiently. So very patiently. There's the forward air. There's the nair. No follow-up though. He's giving a lot of respect for Sirjon. Sirjon getting the up smash, but it doesn't connect.
And good wait right after the grab because he knew he couldn't get a punish right after. So the nair is going to hit him. Oh, and the fair is going to close it out. Sirjon flying off of the right side of your screen. And that's Meru retaliating with the 1-1.
Both of those players were giving each other so much respect at the end of that game.
Yeah.
Such great back and forth. There was offense, defense, just mixing it up. Not taking any risks. But at the end of the day, when you don't take risks, it's all about who has the better safe game. And I do believe in that scenario it was going to be Peach. So many great aerials to control that aerial space. And Zero Suit on the ground is just not that great.
Yeah, because, you know, eventually that trigger finger will come out and that grab button is going to be pressed by a CSS. They just, you know,
But it's important because otherwise you can just shield her moves, right?
Yeah, I know,
So you need to establish the fact that you're willing to, even
yeah,
at
you
those
need to assert the dominance.
Exactly. In
You
this scenario, though, Meru being cool, calm, collected, knowing what he had to do, knowing that he did not need to drop a shield. Oh, that's the back air coming out, and already Sirjon pushed to the ledge. Oof, not the right move, but the platform pressure with the up air. Nice spacing by Sirjon. Look at that, Sirjon just continuing the pressure, the onslaught, time and time again. The grab, that's exactly what you mentioned, establishing the dominance. Once again, Meru waiting for the right options and the float going over the down smash.
Yeah.
Sirjon once again hunting, but this time a little bit more
I
withheld.
Game 1 against CSS on Battlefield is like a horror movie. Game 3, when they have the counter pick and you go back to Battlefield, that's like the sequel.
Exactly.
So Sirjon, wise to go back to Battlefield because, you know, it paid dividends.
That's the side B. Meru going over the down smash with the side B. Once again, that's one of those things that you have to establish, but you don't want it to use as your main tool. The float is going to save Meru right there. That's some privilege on deck, and the forward air is going to get outspaced. Sirjon, his spacing this game is immaculate, but the footstool is going to get Meru out of that situation. Very well done.
Yeah, and Sirjon a bit too trigger happy with these up smashes.
The sweet spot, Meru. And Sirjon just buffering a ledge option. That's not what you want to do. You need to stay patient. And that is one of Sirjon's downfalls. He has great momentum, but that also means that in those kind of scenarios, he can be a little bit too hasty.
Yeah.
And when he's too hasty, that's when Meru strikes.
And Meru, extremely experienced player, he will definitely snuff out, any unsafe approaches or any, hasty decisions.
Exactly. Not just Meru, but Peach as well. Peach is such dominance.
Deadly combo.
The space around her is all hers, right? And you need to be the Zero Suit who uses Zair in this matchup. Not the Zero Suit who uses back air. You know what I mean? You need to be in that mid-range.
And Sirjon keeps going deeper and deeper to a point where, he leaves himself at a disadvantage once his chase is over.
For sure, that is some overextension, and you can feel how bad he wants to kill, and there it is. Nice weight on the up smash. Meru, a little bit of a rare up smash right there, I would say.
Look at that, getting the turn confirmed into the fair, re-grabbing it.
Oof.
Meru playing on fire.
For sure, the ledge shot coming up with the nair, but Sirjon, once again, you can say a lot of things about Sirjon, but his spacing is immaculate, especially this game. The dot phase is out, that might be a KO, but it was dropped on the ground. Sirjon got it. Oof, but at the end of the day, that's what you mentioned. He keeps going deep, but he overextends, and just like that, the forward air at the end of the day was an overextension, and Meru was ready to capitalize on it.
Bit of, when you've got so many tools and so much power at your hands, it's hard, it's hard to not abuse it. And Sirjon right now, his tools are biting him in his butt in a certain way.
Yeah, in a certain way, yeah. Zair was not quite going to connect, but nice spottage right there. Meru with the forward air, very rare.
Oh, great catch.
He does not often use forward air in neutrals, more of his advantage state tool, right? So here's Sirjon once again applying some aerial pressure.
Dot eye again. No bombs just yet, but the turnip balls have been pretty good for me.
Oh yeah, nice air dodges by Sirjon, but
F-throw.
His ledge options are a little bit too hasty. That's the back air, that's the spacing right there. Nice there, and the stack chase, he had it. He definitely had it, but the gods were not smiling upon him, and Meru will gladly take that.
And once again, a royal victory for Meru. Meru, man, always so deadpanned.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but you can see the frustration.
Does he enjoy Smash?
You can see the frustration in his eyes when he's losing to stupid stuff.
Yeah, but you know him better than I do. Does he enjoy Smash? It's just always.
To him, it's more of a sport than a game.
Yeah, okay, because when he loses, he complains, or he's disappointed. When he wins, it's like, I don't deserve this win.
Yeah. He's gotten better at that. I've told him he needs to celebrate his victories more, and he's been doing that.
All right. So hopefully he will have something to celebrate after this losers quarters. I mean, right now he is up 2-1 against Sirjon.
And this is what I like to see, the Zair spacing, but not when Peach is in your face. Sirjon, I hate to say it, but he's such an aggressive player, and the mid-range defensive play, it just doesn't suit him. You can see the inexperience in his decision-making because he makes the decisions with the snap of a finger. And that's very good when you're playing aggressively. But when you're playing the defensive mid-range, you need to be more reactive. You need to be more of an you need to go second.
So right now, Sirjon kind of has to force Meru to play his game again.
Exactly.
But Meru not budging.
Yeah, Meru not budging, and Sirjon's game is just not too refined, in my opinion.
Right.
That's the back air spacing. Meru has, I mean, to be fair, Sirjon's walling especially has brought the game back to evenish. But will that be enough? The KO differential is definitely there. There's the turn up to forward, to dash attack. Meru with the walling again, but Sirjon, the turnip pool was not what he wanted.
Yeah. Dropping out down a bit too low. Back throw gonna send Meru off stage. Can Sirjon get something here in the form of a ledge trap? Maybe even a KO. No, Meru fighting his way back.
Down throw combo, but the nice platform tech. Once again, the tech chase, nice avoidance. Sirjon resetting neutral so well, but he doesn't get a lot of mileage out of neutral because he's just not playing the right ranges, and when he does, those Zairs don't lead to enough.
Yeah, you can see Meru is calling out so hard where Sirjon is going to land and when he's going to throw out attacks.
He keeps landing with attacks again. That's what we mentioned last set, and there's a Saturn.
I think Meru is the kind of guy that throws away Mr. Saturn, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sirjon throws away as well. Such a double-edged sword.
It is. On the other hand, when you're ahead, you don't need it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't want to risk it.
There's the up air. Nice movement right there by Meru. One of the best juggling tools in the game. Nice counter coming through out of nowhere.
Bit of a rare showing from Toad right there.
Oof. A grab attempt by Meru. And that's exactly what we're talking about. You might hit the Zair, but it doesn't deal enough damage to really live up to the Peach damage output. Because when Peach hits you, you die.
Oh!
When Peach hits you, you die.
The strangest KO we've seen in top 8 so far, but I get, why that happened.
Yeah.
I can definitely see why.
It makes sense, but it kind of sucks, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because you're panicking. Like, how often do you get hit by down air from down smash by
by the
Peach
ledge,
on the
over
ledge,
the ledge as well.
Yeah. So you're like, do I have to tag? Don't I have? Won't I have to tag? Who knows?
And look at that, Peach getting her hands on Zero Suit once, 51%. That's so much work put in by Sirjon, and it gets evened up in just one interaction. That's one of those struggles in this matchup that we mentioned before. High float to go over the down smash.
Yeah, percentage in advantage of Sirjon, but the stocks in Meru's control right now. Sirjon down to his possibly last stock of this tourney, and the bomb!
Yep, he immediately throws that away. Does not want to mess with that with this kind of lead.
How many things has Meru pulled today?
To be fair, out of all the Peaches, Meru definitely a fan of turnips.
Yeah, he is pulling them a lot, definitely.
There's side B, trying to, he auto-cancelled it, which made it extremely safe. Interesting mix-up right there. Sirjon with the interception on the forward air, and this is Sirjon playing aggressively. That is what he does best. Gets intercepted by the forward air. Meru knows how to brawl up close, and that is why aggressive Zero Suit does not work versus Peach.
Yeah, and Meru trying to stop the momentum before Sirjon can run away with it.
Oh! The jump read of the Sentry Meru. Such patient play, and then he just explodes.
Is that attack still a 6 out of 10?
It got worse. It actually did get worse.
Oh, now it is actually a 6 out of 10.
Now